So ever since Porter and Polly had oh, I don't know what you'd call it, a rough patch, Polly has been very, very hesitant to jump into my lap because she's afraid to accidentally jump on Porter or something. I just randomly decided to make this video because she's been sitting here staring at me for the last 5 minutes, just kind of like, well, I want to sit with you, but I'm worried that Porter's gonna get mad at me. And he hasn't gotten mad at her, at her for forever. Polly dog. Oh, Polly. No, come here. I know, Polly dog. Just a random one, but just kind of a part of their little saga here. Well, I told her that I was sorry and that I love her, and well, I just hope she forgives me. And oh, the politics of dog life. Potty dog. Do you have anything to say to your fans? Potty. It's clear that the potty police like potty. Potty dog. Polly, you okay? Yeah, what's wrong, Polly? She's acting very like she's in trouble or something. Polly. Polly dog got some scratches and she's feeling a lot better now. I guess now is a better time than any to bring this whole situation up. I did mention it in a video the other day, so I might as well. It's unplanned, I apologize. I'm just using the phone microphone, probably lots of background noise and such. So, for those of you who don't know, or those of you who do, about 4 months ago, some teenagers threw rocks and eggs, or a rock and eggs, at Porter and Polly in our backyard. I was in the house at the time, I was going in and out because I was cleaning up the yard, and I heard a squeak when I came outside. So I had to see Porter cowering in fear, and he had egg on him. And I saw egg in the yard and saw a rock in the yard. A rock with the word love on it, also, ironically. This will probably be the last time I ever talk about this. I don't like to talk about this because, I don't know, it's just something I wanted to put behind me. It really upset me. Yeah, I can I'll put an end screen and a link or something to maybe a playlist about those videos. But not only did the situation upset me, but a lot of the YouTube commenters upset me. There are a lot of people who have very, very extreme reactions to situations like that. There was a lot of victim blaming and just general, like, very unfair responses. I just stopped looking at the comments on that video after, a couple of hundred or whatever, because it got like over 1,000. And yeah, it almost made me stop doing YouTube, or stop, turn the comments off, or just never read comments or anything, right? Thankfully I, kept going, but it certainly gave me pause. It also made me mute a bunch of people. We do have a bit of a no politics. It's until now, unspoken no politics policy on this channel. And yeah, a lot of people are getting into that, even though it was totally irrelevant. And anyway, sorry, I'm going a little long-winded here. After that incident, Porter started regressing behaviorally, and he started attacking Polly whenever she would get near me. And he started becoming very protective of me, just getting irritated by the cats and stuff like that, snarling at them. This period only lasted, about a week and a half. But Polydog was very hurt. She was very hurt because he had bitten her at least twice. And they got in a little fight. Thankfully, Polydog's a pretty tough dog. She could beat Porter. She could probably beat two Porters at the same time in a fight. Huh, Polydog. So, but obviously I stopped the fights when they happened. But her feelings were hurt, and that was 4 months ago at least. I think 4 months ago. I suppose I can put maybe a playlist somewhere for those who are interested. Please be respectful. Frankly, don't, if you say anything rude, if you victim blame, stuff like that, you will be muted from the channel because I just don't like it. Anyway, what was I talking about? So yeah, it's kind of sad. They used to play a lot more, and we got a foster dog that we almost kept but didn't, named Finn. We have a video about that as well. I feel like a used car salesman. Hey, go check out this video. And she really loved Finn. We didn't fully understand how much she loved him until he was gone. She suddenly just didn't want to play with Porter anymore after he was gone. And she loved to play with Finn. So that was the first bump in their relationship. After that, they played every so often, but not very often. They used to play, 3 times a day. All the time. They loved it. Potty dog. But yeah. And after the whole rock incident, they just stopped playing almost altogether. They played a couple of times a week, maybe. So maybe not all together, but compared to what they used to do. And Polly started getting nervous. Nervous to accidentally step on him while he's under a blanket. Nervous to jump in my lap like you just saw. But the good news is that now, recently, she's actually been telling me that she wants to jump in my lap, and while she's overly cautious, she's at least not completely uncomfortable doing it. Of course, she comes and sits in my lap. It just depends on where I am and where Porter is and all that stuff. But yeah, even in bed, if Porter was laying with me, Polly would lay with her mama, and vice versa. And, it's just sad because they're both such friendly dogs. And, yeah. Porter. Well, I told her I was sorry. I don't know what to say. Oh, Porter. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hopefully, I really hope that I never have to. I really don't want to talk about this. It was just as traumatizing for me as these two. And yeah, it really, like I said, brought out the worst in people. I saw a lot of victim blaming, a lot of over compensation. I guess people who, you need more security and blah 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 blah. No, all I need to do is stay near my dogs and make sure nothing happens to them. I was literally in the house for like a minute and a half or something without them. And and we need to move is what we need. Eventually that will happen, hopefully, because this neighborhood's not exactly the greatest. But anyway, I hope you have a great day and take care.